Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And today's starting pitcher, number 70. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Late swing, foul to the left. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ran inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. Got him. One gone here. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate. But when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Here's Trey Turner. Tap foul at the plate. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Ball got him right there.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Just
ball
missed. The 1-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
In the air, right field, call. Settles under it. He makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball, that's
Well,
inside.
if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Turner off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. The last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Next offering in there for a strike. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Flying around third is Turner. Relay throw home. He's safe.
He beat
on
it.
the board first. It's 1-zip.
That is it. The second baseman, Bryson. Stop.
Here comes the 0-1. Left field. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound. Got impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. Moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on.
Run that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a ground
No,
ball.
foul ball.
And it goes just foul. That one in the dirt. Full count now. ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Up the middle. Got him on the off-balance throw. Third out. One left for LA, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He wastes no time on this one, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
In for a strike. Good slider. And that's
ball
down
3.
and away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
On the ground, right side. Over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 2, Justin Crawford.
Justin Crawford now at the plate.
Nope. Too high. Ball.
That
Ball.
one misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Draws the walk
No,
there.
ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Number 33, Edmundo Sosa.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back safely.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. Ball one there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. 2 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy. And an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And miss, struck him out. That is his 3rd of the game. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the 2nd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Fought off foul. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw.
He's out.
They get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Hernandez.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fastball is outside. Right through there, got him. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Smith in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on.
Inside, ball one.
And now 2-1.
That's inside.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Goes down looking. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. That to right, call coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
It seems that he was committed to swinging at this pitch regardless of where it was before the pitch was even released. He's in an 0-2 count, and you're looking to battle at that point, trying to protect the zone. So you do become a little more swing happy. But on a fastball that doesn't even come close, makes you think there wasn't much of a 2-strike adjustment being made there. Swing hard in case you hit it. He didn't hit it.
2 down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're up 2-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's the ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, foul off first. Harper takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ground ball right side. Harper steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Stays alive. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the 4th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball popped up. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
That's hard hit in the line. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Adolis.
2 down, base is empty. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1.
Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch misses. Ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ball 1. Ball, that's just out.
This one smoked out to left. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop,
Mookie digs in here. He's 0 for 1. Right through here for a strike. The Phils leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That catches the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And the lefty with the 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Freeland, the throw to first. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
For Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 33, Edmundo Sosa.
That one finds the corner. That is strike two. Sosa wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges.
No, that's a foul ball.
The 1-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's fouled off. Sosa at first, one gone.
Nope, that's down. That's ball two.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add a pair. It's 4-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Number 70 will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Paul Gervais.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Hey!
And the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3.
Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer," over and over while going through the high-five line in the dugout.
When in Rome, as they say.
Or London.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. This one popped up right side. And there's two down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alex Bone.
Now quick throw to first, and Turner's back in.
That's a ball.
There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Muncy hits one in the air. Garcia has a beat on it, and there's one away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
Aye!
Outside corner, there's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Good job to fight that one off. Towards first. Oh, look at the stop, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith to the plate. Caught looking his first time up.
Ball.
Oh,
Nope,
he looks more
up there.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one
Inside, ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a payoff pitch. That's ball
No,
4.
that's a ball.
Trying another
Take the break.
fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball. The Dodgers down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Just
That's
missed.
outside. Ball, that's in.
Up
That's
and
ball
in.
3.
They're down 3-1. Smith off of first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. The batter now, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Ball. Ball 2.
Gervais, a 6'10" right-hander. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it is JT Realmuto. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Realmuto wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. That's ball 3.
And ball 4 to aboard.
First base.
Just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Fouled off left side. And that drops in for a strike. Sends him down looking. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Always
that's
tough
off
to
the
turn
plate.
2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
2 on, 1 out. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Paez moving under it, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number 33, Edmundo.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Paul Gervais done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Nope. Outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead it 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland.
Ball. Hey. Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside edge.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2 on the way. Now there's a bullet down the line. That's a hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Ball in.
And the 1-0. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
First and second, no outs. Andy Pajes. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-1. Just missed. That one fouled off. The Dodgers trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out looking. Pajes thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. His home and away splits there. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
First and second, 2 down. In the air, right field. Garcia on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
In the air, left field.
That ball's foul.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia getting loose as well. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
That catches the corner. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 2.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Lake Trinan won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Alex Vesia.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 to Bryce.
Aye! Ball, that's inside.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses. Full count now. What a stop to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Muncy.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Hey, 2.
That's a ball. Up a little bit.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The Dodgers down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. He is struck out and he is walked. That one finds the zone. Strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the seventh. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here we go, Alex.
Way high.
That's a ball.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Ball, that's down. Ball, that's out.
Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, no appeal. 3 balls and a strike.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at first with 1 gone. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Step off, throw to first. Stop. Dives back in safely. He's already homered in this game. First offering. Runner goes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. Nope, that's off the plate, ball 2.
Now one
ball
missed.
3.
Stop. Stands at first with 1 out. And now it's filled up. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
What do you got?
Realmuto checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Adolis Garcia.
Ball, that's outside.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. That's in there. That's strike one. The Phillies trying to break this one open, and we're in the top of the eighth. This one in the air, center field, and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 5-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher.
And on the hill for the Dodgers, number 70. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy. Ready to go now? Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And we are underway. On the ground. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Right through there for a strike. Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swings through that one for strike two.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's out.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Out number 2.
All one.
Man on second, 2 down. Now 1-1. That one missing inside. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and that is that. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Towing the slab in today's game, Zach Wheeler, having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's a little bit high. Wheeler, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Swings and misses, and a count 2-1. Foul ball there. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
The 0-2.
Ball one.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts.
You always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
The 1-0. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Hey!
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Fires over to first. That's a very athletic play.
Ball. That's inside.
Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball. Ripped, but it curls foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And Garcia is out. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Muncy.
In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
That's a ball.
And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
The 0-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. There's a strike. That one called a strike. 0-2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. Left center for a line drive base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting in, the right fielder, number 12, Alan Ball.
Nope. Ball 1.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses. And that's ball 2. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one is upstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the third inning, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And he lays down a bunt, and that's just foul. Outside.
Ball, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Two now. That's inside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Line drive.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
There you go.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. The 0-1. And ball one.
No, inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. In the air, right field. Call. On the move. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Led off this game with a double.
Aye.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the 0-2.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
3.
He goes down looking.
Up next with the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
A little bit
Ball
high. And that's ball 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Doubled in his first AB. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. He circles the bases. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges.
Inside, ball 2. Yeah!
Got him. That's the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Jackknifes out of the way.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. And he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Chopped on the ground. To Betts at second for one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
No, that's down.
So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. The lefty to 1-0.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Oh, and he hit
First
him.
base.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one clips the corner.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's too low. Ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Tough
Yep,
spot
that
right
ball
here.
went
Couple
out.
runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a slider for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets him to chase after that one. And
Ball
that
3.
skips into dirt. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in L.A., bottom four, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one almost got him. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball. That's inside.
Sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Fouled off down the right side.
Ball. That's just out.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay. The tag
Out on the tag.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third, you feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's the 3rd. And that's the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Inside ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Hey!
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And look
Yep,
out.
they got
That
him.
one gets
Take your
him.
bait.
The second man he's plunked in this one. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. 1 for 2. There's a strike. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Ball 1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up at a perfect spot.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0. Out front, rip foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
In the air, right field, and that'll do it. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
Alex Call.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Popped in the air out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Here's your 1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. They're down the 0-1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just off the outside part of the plate. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hey!
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Action in the pen down there. Jose Alvarado, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Kirkering also getting ready. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Freeman in the box again, takes a strike.
Ball, that's low.
Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. And that one clips the corner. Got him swinging for the K. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Bryce Harper.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Jonathan Hernandez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Klein warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
On the ground right side. The underhand flip, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
The third baseman, Alex Bowe.
Nope. That's inside.
Next offering is fouled back. One down. Phillies down a run. Out towards left center. Hernandez takes it in for the out. And there's two away.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In the air, left side. Reaching for it and brings it in. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Movement in the bullpen. Tim Meza, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Keller, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a 1-2. This to third, and that one handled. Zips it across. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Runner on the goal. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Man at second. And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. So the Dodgers lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
now pitching for.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jonathan Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ball, that's in.
Hernandez, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Strike two. The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that one is inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Foul!
And he walked him.
Nope.
And after
Ball
that
four.
long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Crawford in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
That's outside.
And that drops in for a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Line to left. Fair ball. He boots it. Runner around 3rd. He scores to tie it up. And the potential go-ahead run stops at 2nd base.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And here is Sosa to the plate. High fly ball, right field. Call. Settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jonathan Hernandez gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Will
61.
Klein. He's been so good against lefties. Right through there for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
Number 12, Alex Call.
That one fouled off. On the corner for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Ball.
That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
Fastball,
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To third.
Foul.
And foul ball. Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball. Ball 2.
That's in there. It's 2-2. That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Out to short, Turner. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Ohtani. 1 for 3.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's a ball.
This one smacked out to left center. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. And fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now the 0-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Right there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Go-ahead run on base. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout. That misses. Ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. 2 low, ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. That's That's off the
That's
mark.
out.
Ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's two away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Blake Trinan on the pitch here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Two outs, runners at first and second. And now it's JT Realmuto. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball one.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right field.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that one missing low. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Phillies leave them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Phillies.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chase Sugar.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Tim Meza appears to be getting loose. Banks getting cranked up as well.
Nope.
When we
Outside.
get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
2-2 now. Gets under and pops it up. Turner brings it in. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Down.
Up. Stop. Gets under it. And that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. That's in for a strike.
Ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire over.
No, he's
and
out.
they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Tap foul at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 4 with a double. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. That's a strike. Attacked with the sweeper.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Full count now. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Muncy under it. And that is that. Phillies down in order. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That one outside. Ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Joan Duran, the closer of the staff, is throwing. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swings and misses, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chase Sugar will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Smith trying to send this to extra innings. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and this game is still tied at 2-2. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott. Here's Turner now. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Man at second. And here comes in a strike. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. That one almost got him. And the 2-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that's ball one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Missing inside. Ball two.
And you got to wonder with first base open, one out. Is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one misses. Ball three.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Alec Bohm next to bat for Philadelphia. .3-0 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a 3-1 on the way. And ball four, two aboard.
Take your bait.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Otto Kemp, getting some more speed on the bases. And the batter now, Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for them now. The Phils with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the bottom of the 10th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Here's a 1-1. And
Ball
there's a
2.
ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
On the ground to the left. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex Greenland.
Here's a high chopper. Boom. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy with light tower power. And he swings through that one.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Ground ball, left side. Boom. Throws on to first. And we're headed to the 11th. It's the Phillies 2 and the Dodgers 2. The 11th inning set to get underway. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
0-1. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
That ball's foul.
That is foul. The 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Late on that fastball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Call. Flying after this one. Hops
We got a
over
ground
the
rule
wall,
double.
and that's an automatic
2
double.
bases.
And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
1 out. Runner at second. Justin Crawford digs in now.
Ball. That's inside.
One out, and a runner at second. We are in the 11th. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Paul Gervais into the game.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ball one.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Marsh around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a two-run lead in extra innings.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So back to the top of the order. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit.
Ball, that's out.
Really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Too low, and it's ball three. Trey Turner on deck for the Phillies. (3-1) now, and that's in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him looking. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Joan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
That one to first. Kemp. He takes it on his own. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's Mookie to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. That's in there. 0-1. In the air to left center. Crawford on his way over. And there it is.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs.